got to keep going.
So after last year, did this feel like unfinished business for you, or did you feel like you had something to prove?
Scott is cutting it very, very close for the cutoff.
Where is it?
Just round the corner and left.
I'm gonna have to turn it straight round and go.
Sorry, unfortunately you didn't make the cutoff here, but you did awesome. Take a seat, grab some food, grab some drink, rest, recover.
I think after last year, there was a combination of the two. I think unfinished business in the sense of I've really wanted to prove to people you don't have to be a great athlete to go and do challenges that usually people think about being only great athletes in that particular field can do. I think it's a combination of wanting to prove that I could do it and then also trying to do something new. So there's a combination of the two.
That's going to be a jog, because I want to start off jogging, and then that is going to be a big walk.
Yeah, no doubt. Even just to preserve your legs.
And then that'll be a jog.
So my point is like, if I can be here by 1:30, then I can be there by like 3:30. That's giving me an hour ahead.
Yeah.
And then the other big cut-off is mile 46 at 8.
Would you say that you felt ready?
I think it's a very good question. Did I think I was ready is a very good question. I think there's very few things in life that I've gone to do where I have felt fully prepared. And usually they're things that are massively in my control. So whether it was like when I was in the police, an interview in the police or an exam in the police, I was ready because I knew every question that was coming at me and I knew I had answers and they were prepped. And exams, I knew exactly every aspect of whichever law was going to test me, so I felt ready. Physically, I don't think I've ever, even in powerlifting, like I could have hit numbers prior to a championship and then travel or something else would happen. And so I don't think I've ever done a physical challenge where I would say I was ready. I think there's somewhere I've felt more prepared or more energy or more calm about them. And so with Wodapalooza, that was the case. Like I was very calm about it. I've done it tons of times. I've done CrossFit events all around the world, some with major pressure, some with no pressure. And so that one was like, well, I'm not necessarily like ready because it's not the fittest I've ever been, but I'm prepared and I know what it is. So I would say for this, I was not ready. And I'd not done that many long runs. The longest run I'd done in 6 months was the half marathon in the half Ironman. So yeah, 21k and then to jump to 100 plus k.
Scott, now that you're here, what's chicken? How you feel?
Well, like honestly, this is this thing that like trying to try so many different fitness challenges. This is the one that I'm the least built for, the least preparation, the one that I've really not put enough effort into. But I really think I can do it. Like, I don't know, there's a thing that's like holding it back. Because if I can do 100k, I can do 250k, I don't know. I'm trying to be a lot calmer than the last time. But yeah, you've known me now after a couple of these series, I'm a bit, no, genuinely I'm scared. Like, I think it's something, not scared as in, oh, I don't want to do it. It's just scared again of failure and trying to just keep setting myself up to do stuff and maybe not necessarily prepare. But we'll see tomorrow.
Perfect. Alright, you are all set. Scott?
Yes, thank you.
Men's large. So these two are required to be on you tomorrow.
Okay.
This is an optional gear bag.
Okay, thank you.
And then it is a cupless race. Do you need a cup?
I will definitely take one because I probably definitely don't have one.
I think it is required gear, so
Okay,
we may as well
thank
take one. And then we put it all in there with your shirt.
Amazing.
And you're good to go.
Lovely, that was super fun, thank you.
we got to hit back, and then he was like just 70.3 to like the trail. So
25-minute walk, jog at paces for tomorrow. So this is very slow, get some movement in my back, because like I want to rest a lot today, but I also fear that you can rest too much and not get some stuff through. So it's going to be a walk, jog, walk, a jog. Listen to some music.
Yeah, how's fueling strategy for tomorrow?
To be more prepared than the last one, to have more fuel earlier, not to rely on everybody in between, so have that already pre-prepped so people can just like hand me stuff, because I think, again, I'm not going to be blessed with a huge amount of time at these aid stations, certainly the ones where you can help. So I think at any one time I'm probably going to try and carry on me 4 of these mini packs, so that will get me through 4 hours. And then ideally replace those 4, or replace some when I get to have help at help aid stations. There's a lot of stuff that you've got to kind of prepare and think about. So let's see if I can actually do this one and how much I consume. But yeah, that's all of the preparation. I'm gonna try and go bed in 1 hour and 50 minutes, but we'll see, because I need to eat.
Morning of the race, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I think the way that I feel before anything, so the way I felt before this is, and the word race is quite interesting, because I ain't racing no one on this thing. I'm calling it a run. So before my big run, and you could tell, you've been around me, other people have been around me, I don't really like to talk. I want to be listening to stuff, I want to be distracted. And it's not because there's an element of performance required. It's because there's money, time, effort, not just my time and effort, yours, other people that are coming to support. That side of it is the biggest amount of pressure that I put upon myself. No one else gives me any form of pressure. So I think even on the build-up, I was a bit nervous. Yeah, I'm scared, like you're scared just realistically going out to do something that could take you 20 hours.
Good morning. I've been doing this for 24 years. Happy to see everybody out here. This is really exciting. This is what it's about. This long distance, putting you out in the desert. Be careful out there. Be safe. Stay hydrated. Watch out for each other and have fun. Are you all ready to run? Oh, come on. Are you ready to run? Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Seven Rides Trail Running Festival on UTMB. Big time out there. Let's go, each other.
As bad as Whistler. I also think I started at the wrong time.
You did, you started with the elite.
I fucking knew it. Because they went yeet. I was like, come on bro, like there's something not going on here.
Thank
you very much. Sorry.
When there's like hundreds of people catching me up, I'm like, what is going on?
Oh yeah. Maybe every day.
Do I go back? Well,
Did you complete this?
That was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it?
No.
Look at that. Go back to what you came to, where this is running. Walk me up.
can take stuff.
Water, your bottles are good?
Slow shuffles.
How's pace felt so far?
A little bit. I've got about 13 minutes ahead of what I wanted. So yeah, just want to keep it going.
Good.
I'm back up a bloody hill again now.
In all honesty, I didn't have a, oh, the wheels are falling off moment, and I'm not trying to stave off or look cool. I didn't. I think a bit hit at the 50k or 51k, whatever it was, so like the second aid station where I could get some help. That, I didn't think I couldn't finish it, but my time expectations then were really changing, because I sat down for a couple of minutes, my feet were already starting to get pretty bad, blisters. And I was like, okay, I've still got quite a bit longer. I don't think I ever mentally had a wheel falling off, like in Whistler, where you guys were texting me being like, you've got to run, you're gonna miss it, you're gonna miss it. And I could tell I was tracking to be at least an hour in, and I think I ended up maybe like an hour and 50 into the first cutoff. But it wasn't as easy after that, and then the mental game started to play in. So no major wheel fall off, but a bit of a like, there's a long way to go.
At least I'll make the cutoff this time.
Yeah, and then some, mate.
That was a tough section, that. Not fun. The rain and wind was just horrible, man. My heart rate was like 186 trying to get up a section, and that was shit. So we're through it. I think I've given myself a runway to slow down.
Yeah, oh mate, you've got a great buffer.
So I think that's been a
time
good
right now.
And half of it not even knowing the course has been pretty good, because I've seen all these guys fly this way. And the lady said, then it's finished.
Yeah.
My legs are not great. Well, like, yeah. So I'm kind of not paying attention to what else I'm going to do.
Yeah, great.
I'm just going to keep doing the what I can. So the rain just messed it, like my feet were already getting pretty blistered. And then the rain was just crazy, and the wind. Just a little too much. I also don't want to get too comfy here because my brain will start being like, oh, you need to get
That one right. I'm gonna get them.
I've never like physically tapped out to something ever, or mentally tapped out to something. So I would never stop. Like, I don't think there's something I can think of where I haven't ever like sat down and gone, I can't do it, or I'm not going to do anything. I think the biggest physical pain for me was my feet. Again, like I train a lot and I do a lot, but I've not done a lot of terrain. So my feet are not used to this like constant different rocks and surfaces, and you know, the way that you're putting your feet down is so different. So my feet were sore from probably about 35k in. And then the blisters kind of underneath hard skin, and I could feel them getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then new ones. The first pair of shoes I wore were moving quite a lot, and every time it moved I was like, well, that's creating a rub, that's creating a rub. So managing to put the other ones on, that solved it like a little bit, and then they were a little bit better. And I mean, my legs were sore at the 50k mark, and it took me probably another 1k to just walk them out. And then when I started jogging, I was like, oh, I can kind of go. They were heavy, but never too sore.
So I've gone through the 54k-ish spot. It's really hot. My legs are just getting back to normal. I need to get my head a little bit like adventurous because I was feeling a bit weak sitting down. But yeah, let's crack on.
You're doing great, mate.
I'm still going.
You are, you're doing well.
I'm still going. starting to slow.
Big stint.
Yeah, this L lollipop loop thing was a 10-mile loop, and then we had rain again and wind and lightning.
Oh well,
I think I can finish,
mate. Oh, for sure. The way you're moving right now, just one step in front of the other, buddy.
I think I can finish, you know.
You will fucking finish.
Crazy hair. So I've got about 21 and a bit kilometers left. It's like a half marathon left. Struggling a bit now. I need a bit of sugar and a bit of a boost, but I do think I'm going to finish it. I'd love to finish it in time to get home to do my Duolingo before I lose my streak. But yeah, it's lovely seeing people. It's a very stunning scenery. It will be the hardest thing I've ever done if I do it. Let's see.
But when I last saw you, I was starting to struggle. Like, I was seeing clouds shrinking and then getting bigger, and I think it was just a combination of my body was starting to like shut down a little bit. And when it got dark, I was wearing my hat and I had the light on my hat, and it was messing with my eyes so much because the peak of the hat would create this like solid line. So you would have this like black solid line and then the light, and in your eyes when you're just staring at the floor all day, it creates this really weird visual like feeling, and you start to get like a bit nauseous and a bit like, it is weird. Constantly I would want to look up at the stars, but if it did, then I would kind of come back and I would feel a bit like uneasy on my feet. So that became its own weird challenge of like, can I just progress through these weird feelings physically that I've never like had to deal with, where my eyes are lying to me a bit and my feet are lying to me a bit, get tripping on stuff because I wasn't lifting my feet high enough, that kind of thing. And then time just slows down to, it's like round a black hole, like time just slows down and you're like, this is taking too long, I want to finish.
Fucking hitting now, man. I think it's going to be quite a lot of walking for the remaining 20k, 19k.
The gap though between the last aid station and then actually finishing felt forever, and it felt like I couldn't see light, couldn't see other people, there was constant downhills and back up technical uphills, and then the last old march, it felt forever. I was like, I'm not seeing anybody, I just can't hear anything, like when is this fucking thing going to end? So that, I think that there was two stages. There was knowing I've got the capacity to finish it, and then there was like, you're actually close to finishing it now.
Thank you.
Right, I've got to keep going.
You do. Fucking crushing.
I'm not now.
You are, you got this.
Now it's hard.
So a quick update also, because we had to leave Scott as he like ran off into the distance, into the dark, which he has been now by himself alone in the dark for like an hour and a half, and we're just looking at the tracker and you can see here that his current finish time, I don't know if you'll see that on focus, is in about an hour and 25 minutes. So it's looking damn good for a finish. I mean, he's still got a ways to go. He's still got about 7k maybe, but he's looking good. He's probably not feeling good, but he's looking good. Come on!
Well, here we go. Welcome from Miami, Florida, representing Great Britain. Make some noise for Scott Britton.
Stop doing that again. Thank you so much.
Great job.
I better speak up if I got something to say.
The bell?
Not very with it. So.
That's alright. Just do your thing, mate.
So proud of you.
You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I
would. Sorry it took a long time. Like in my head, from that last aid station, it was like getting constantly kicked in the dick. It was so hard.
100k, slow, awarded to the slowest guy in the world.
Show the camera, tell the camera.
It's a 100k medal, because I didn't get one of these last time. I didn't even get 30k in. I don't know what I can't remember now what it was. But I didn't throw my hat, I didn't throw my sticks. I finally got across to the end. It was some unbelievable views and vistas. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Like, I think there was a moment when I was running and I was picturing where I grew up and picturing where I was. And I was like, it's actually pretty incredible that you can grow up in a council estate in Salford. This is almost verbatim what I said. So a mum who tries to kill you as a baby, a dad that beats the living shit out of you, you leave home, you've got no money, no nothing to yourself, and you can, by having nothing special about you, because there is nothing special about me, other than I'll just work and I'll work and I'll work, like, you can change and alter the situations that you're in. And I think that's, like, if anything, that's like a little proof of that. So I might not be the biggest run influencer, breaking all of these records, but if at least I can kind of like capitulate that into one thing, then it was pretty good. And so yeah, we'll stick that on. Just got to do another full Ironman in 3 weeks. Cut it. Oh, fuck, bollocks.